pass by west, 1 diamond by north. We don't know who's playing, but we will get names in here shortly. 1 diamond not alerted, so I'm guessing this is north-south is not Joe Grue Brad Moss. Two clubs by south. Game forcing. We get 2 diamonds by north. We'll probably see 2 spades by south. They find their spade fit. Breaking the RF day 2 curse is pretty great. RF. 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 You still haven't broken the Bork Talk Platinum Point curse, though. Platinum Point curse. What's the Platinum Point curse? H. Can someone explain to me H? I think someone explained this a while back. Is it like L? He has yet to get any platinum points. Wait, what? Uh-oh. That's an issue. You've been playing in national events and just not collected any platinums? It's like F, but it's H. Okay. Okay, gotcha. For Club Cupid, I don't think North is going to get very excited with the Club Void, no aces, and just a complete minimum 10 count. So 4 spades it is to start off the 4th quarter. Looks like a pretty good contract. I mean, Declarer can probably do something like lose a diamond, a heart, and a spade if they want. They could like ruff a club in the north hand and go king, ace of spades, run the club suit. North is gold, so okay. So we got David Gold as north, Zia as south. We got Dubois as east and Sema as west. Let's check in on the other table if they get up and running. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to sit through. Oh, this will be fine. I mean, Zia's playing the hand, but I was thinking of we don't want to sit through any more of Dubois and Sema's antics when they're declaring. He broke the getting suspended curse. That sounds like a dangerous curse to have. All right. Let's check in with the other table. So we got Sementa and Versace versus Brad Moss and Joe Grue in this room. Similar type auction that they had. Diamond, 2 clubs, 2 spades. Different choice by North here to rebid 2 spades as opposed to 2 diamonds after the 2 club bid. 2 no by South, 3 diamonds, 3 spades, 3 no, 4 clubs. 4 diamonds feels like we're headed in the wrong direction. I don't know, 4 diamonds feels ambitious after a 4 club queue. But they also stop at the 4 level. I have the feeling that I don't want to meet this CPD person. I don't tend to enjoy getting in fistfights, and in fact I lose most of the time. Let me amend that statement. All the time. I have never in my life won a fistfight. I think I'm like 0 for 3. I would be terrible as like a boxer. How many fistfights have I been in? It's not that many, but there were moments. I've distinctly recalled I've had three more fist fights than you have. I think one of them was heard about on stream. It wasn't a very long fist fight. But alright, let's see what North does with this hand. We get a heart lead. And declare sticks in the 10, so North will take the ace. Not a ton of excitement that can happen. Spades are splitting, the Queen of Spades falls doubleton, the clubs are splitting, the Ace of Diamonds is on side. Like, maybe West's best chance to beat this is to lead a low diamond now. I hope that Declare misguesses and then a diamond comes back. Declare pitches and West wins the ace. Then they would need to still score the spade queen. But that is a possibility. I think more likely we're just gonna like see a heart return or something like that. Maybe cash the Ace of Diamonds and return a heart. Hope that East has slightly better spades and that you can collect 2 natural spade tricks somehow. There it is. Heart to the Jack and King. And what does Declare do? It might be most reasonable to just like play Ace, King, Ace of Spades and go after some sort of cross ruff from there. Or we could take the line of play that I think I hinted at the other table. Club ruff, King, Ace of Spades. Club ruff, you know, picking up the suit if the clubs split 5-2. Somewhere along the way, you can cash this Queen of Hearts to pitch a diamond loser for an over trick. And now, given the spade queen falling, Declare is going to wind up with 12 tricks. I think. Maybe it's not so simple. Maybe Declare's best plan from here is to run the Jack of Spades. Like right now. Trying to protect against some sort of 4-1 splits. The issue I see is like, if spades are 4-1 and you misguess the queen, don't they just tap you in diamonds and you lose control of the hand entirely? I don't know. We'll find out what North elects to do. Diamond ruff. So this kind of feels like maybe a bit of a far-sighted plan. If Declare wanted to cash clubs, they probably shouldn't have ruffed a club low. We're in the tank. Don't we just pitch a diamond here? Apparently we ruff. What? Oh boy. This line of play feels real bad. I guess West is getting squeezed on this trick. If Declare places West with a diamond ace, what he can do is if West doesn't pitch the ace of diamonds, he can ruff this high and then ruff a diamond low. And when West does pitch the ace of diamonds, he can ruff this high and play the king of diamonds, pitching a club and playing West into leading trumps for him. This is a giant mess, though. I can't imagine that this line is better than just like playing for 3-2 spades. Well done. Push board. On to the next one. So pass by North. Oh, let's get the names on, right? So I've been told that if I go back and reset, we now get names. Wonderful. We got Joe Grue in the east and Brad Moss in the west. It's a bigger flex to dump a bunch of over tricks and make your contract right on the nose. I could see that. I understand. I would be more impressed if they were ahead by 50 and did that than if they're behind by 50 trying to make a comeback. But yeah, I see what you mean. So North passes. All right, what is this crap? So Joe opens this 4-4-3-2 10 count, but doesn't open the previous 4-4-3-2 11. Is this hand better? I understand they're not vulnerable here, and they were vulnerable on the previous one. But how could it possibly be a 2 high card point difference between the two ranges? CUNY flexes every single hand by dumping 2 tricks on the table. Yeah, based on their mood, maybe. It's really weird though. So how's the auction continued? A diamond, a no trump, 1 no trump. Ambitious. What is this, a 14 count opposite a past partner? All right. A diamond, a no trump, double. Pass, rewind for rescue. Pass 2 clubs. Pass by east, south will pass. And West probably comes back in with 2 spades. Maybe. Yeah, okay, he does. He elects to bid 2 spades. Pass by North. Maybe Brad had a word with Joe about opening 10 counts at the break. That could be. That could be it. So what do we lead as North? I would be very tempted by a diamond lead. Partner bid a no trump for starters, so they should have some diamond stuff. And our trump length makes it likely that Declare is going to have a bit of difficulty pulling trumps, so maybe we can get a diamond ruff in. We do happen to have a second natural trump trick, given the layout of the cards. But yeah, North elects to go with the diamond lead, which is not going to be a huge success on this particular hand. So how's Declare look? They have no diamond losers, 2 club losers with the queen offside, a heart loser, and 2 spade losers. So as long as Declare is just smart about how he plays the trump suit, he should be able to get, well, pull enough trumps so that he can avoid losing 3 spade tricks. But now that I'm looking at this, it's difficult to reach the dummy. And a sensible plan in the spade suit might be to just lead a low spade to the 9 as long as the suit is 4-2, you're going to hold your spade losers to 2 by doing that. Unfortunately, as we can see, North is going to get the Jack of Spades, the Ace of Spades, and a diamond ruff if Declare does that. Huh. Like, the scare is, it might seem natural to lead the King of Spades, right, out of hand, but what do you do on the second round of the suit? If you play the Queen of Spades and the Jack doesn't drop, then if North happened to have Ace Jack 8 fourth of spades, or Ace Jack 7 fourth, then North would have 3 natural spade tricks. So Declare has some problems. Like, it also might seem very natural to try and lead a spade towards the king, presuming that South is the one who has the Ace of Spades from the opening bid, or from the no trump overcall. But yeah, I was getting around to the point that I kind of like this Ace of Diamonds play. We know where the Diamond Queen is already. Yeah, we're kind of squandering a diamond entry, but maybe that's okay. For starters, North might just continue a diamond now anyway. Nine of Spades is an interesting card. Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that Nine of Spades play off the dummy. Maybe Declare was already planning to play the Nine of Spades to the king and just realized that that Nine of Spades was not going to be a helpful card regardless of what happened. So if you can afford to play a high card, you should. That's an important, mini lesson, I guess. 2 rounds of clubs, plays a spade back. And is this good enough? This might be good enough for the defense. The fact that Declare squandered, I guess you could say, that entry to the dummy, as long as they can keep him off dummy again, he won't be able to take the diamond finesse, and he'll go down. So a good play here would be the Queen of Hearts out Declare's hand, or this, just continue a spade. That also works. But mostly he just needs to hope that South wins the Ace of Hearts on the first round of the suit. Actually, I wasn't really thinking about this too carefully, but if North had 10 third of hearts here, North would legitimately be end played, right? Or maybe put a different way, North would have to find the 10 of hearts play. Because if North leads a low heart, it goes low, low, Jack, Queen, 8 of hearts, small, small, ace, and then South is end played into leading a red suit into the dummy, or a diamond, well, a heart into the dummy, or a diamond into Declare's diamonds. So all of this is to say that I don't think there's any way for Declare to avoid losing 2 more tricks. South will just play the 10 of hearts. And, West will win the queen, try and get out a heart, ducking it to South. But South will be able to win the Jack and play the Ace of Hearts. My guess is the play is stopped because there's a claim happening. There we go. Not because Brad was in the tank about whether to put up the king, having seen North show up with an ace already. So 2 spades down 1, 2-no down 1. 2 spades could have made had he just taken that opening diamond finesse that was gifted to him and then played spades from the top out of his own hand. He would have crushed the lucky Jack Doubleton, and that would have worked. But he didn't do that, and so with some very, very strong defense from north-south, they were able to prevent Declare from ever reaching the dummy again. Okay. Pass by east. South opens a no trump. 14 count. West is thinking, you know, in a precision style context, especially when Joe and Brad will be opening some 9 counts, white on red in first, Brad knows that the opponents have game values, so he might be considering sticking a giant diamond preempt in here, figuring that if something like 3 or even 4 diamonds gets doubled, maybe 500 will still not even make up for the value of the opponent's game. So he tries 3 diamonds, which I think is a sensible amount to bid, and 3 no trump goes all pass. What do we lead? Probably a diamond, right? Yeah, he does lead a diamond. I think there was some consideration for leading a heart. You know, we do have an entry, but I suspect it's unlikely we're actually going to be able to set up and cash our diamond suit. So while diamond might be a passive lead, a heart could potentially hit our partner with a heart suit. Whereas like leading a spade away from the king could be a little risky. That might just blow the contract at trick 1. But 3 small hearts is probably safe enough. Anyway, after the diamond lead, how is Declare looking? They have 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade off the top. That is 7 tricks. If Declare can set up the hearts, they're going to make this. I'm actually kind of surprised that they went down at the other table. I suppose if you duck a round of diamonds, you're going to go down. Because the opponents can technically get 2 spades, a diamond, and 2 hearts. Oh, Zia did not duck a diamond at the other table. Well, let's see the auction while Declare thinks here. 1 no, 2 no. What the hell is 2 no? What is 2 no? What is this? 2 no? Okay, I don't understand what 2 no was. But a diamond to the ace. Yeah, so why did Zia not duck? I think it's probably because the analysis I just did. If you duck the diamond, the opponents can get in with a heart, put a spade through, and they might be able to collect 2 spades, 2 hearts, and a diamond. So I believe you need the long diamond suit. Well, you need diamonds to be 6-2, and you probably need the ace king of hearts in the other hand. But aren't you just making the contract? Oh, he went after spades instead of hearts. I briefly considered going after spades when I looked at the hand. I mean, I think going after spades is okay. But what I was thinking is if you're going after the spade suit, why not play a club to the ace and a spade to the jack? You have a legitimate chance to just like make 4 spade tricks if East has honor doubleton. So I Yeah, I don't really understand the jack of spades out of hand. But is this not good enough? Can you still make the contract if you lose two spades? Oh, not if whoa! The jack of spades held, and then he led the queen. No. Something went wrong with the play. Because at this point, once you've cashed the ace jack of spades, you can just play a club to the ace and then play a spade. Also, how did East duck the queen? Never mind. I don't even want to look at that anymore. I don't think that's exactly what happened. But if it is, it hurts my brain. So, anyway, back to this table. We can speculate about what Declare is going to do. How bad is it to play on spades instead of hearts? Because to play on hearts, like I mentioned, I think you do need a very specific layout of the cards. It might be more appealing to play on hearts, though, at this table, because you could easily be led to believe diamonds are 7-1 between the opponent's hands, given this 3-diamond overcall. Not 100% in inference, but I think it's definitely possible that the suit splits that way, which, in my opinion, makes playing on hearts much, much better. Anyway, let's see what Declare elects to do. I mean, another problem I see with playing on spades is that if diamonds are 6-2, aren't you just completely screwed? Maybe not. Again, presuming that you crossed the club ace and lead a spade to the jack, West will be forced to squander their spade entry first. Oh yeah, no, I mean, starting spades from dummy would also make it. It's hard to imagine going down on this hand. Okay. Is this going to be a funny little push? Because once East wins the King of Hearts on this line, it's going to be pretty obvious that he should switch to a spade, and that's going to set up two spade winners. Okay. I'm speechless. Both tables went down in 3-0 on this board on, in my opinion, an absolutely insane line of play from both of them. All right, less insane now. You have to duck a diamond to cut communication? Yeah, good meme. Nice meme, Brad. At least if the spades are 4-2 and the honors are split, Declare is still going to make the contract from here. He leads the Queen of Hearts. They can't cash two spades, and he has plenty of communication. Declares have gone insane, at least Rob hasn't. Yeah, I haven't gone insane. I've already been insane for the entire duration. clever little play by East here to duck the ace of hearts. Looking at his long clubs, he knows Declare has a maximum of 4 more tricks. And so in case Declare happened to have like Queen 10 whatever in hearts, but not Queen 10-9, he might have had some sort of heart guess at the end. Anyway, push board. 1 no trump by South. This is one of these infamous 10 to 13 type things. Well, let's see how good North-South system is over this weak no trump. 2 clubs by North, 2 hearts by South. So we get Stamen. And then will North splinter 4 clubs? Is that something that we believe in? Okay, 3 spades, probably some sort of unspecified shortness. 3 no trump is very likely available to ask if South cares. How do people feel about just assuming your partner has club shortness with the South cards? I think that I'm fairly lazy about this, and I will often, when I have a really long suit like this and there's no opponent bidding, just make the presumption that my partner can't possibly have a singleton opposite my doubletons. You would not do it when the opponents are vol. Yeah, this is a huge gaping hole in my game. This is why I play natural splinters with most partnerships. It's probably the reason, is that I'm well known for just assuming that partner's hand looks like something. So 3 spades by North, some sort of shortness. South is thinking. I mean, he's dead minimum in terms of high cards for his 1 no opener. Unlikely to matter too much. The trumps are splitting. You know, diamonds are friendly enough. Spades are pretty badly placed for Declare, but he'll be able to rough around of the suit. Like, at most, Declare is going to end up losing a diamond and 2 spades for 4 hearts to come in. Oh, this is a good point. I didn't even think about this, but this is probably more normal, isn't it? That 3 spades is a slam interest for hearts might not guarantee that it has shortness. Like, I would want to splinter as North, thinking that, you know, a hand such as the Queen of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, and King of Spades, we could make a grand, and partner will know what to do when I show him club shortness with that type of hand. So that's kind of why I was making this presumption about the 3 spade bid, but maybe the Vugraph commentary is more accurate than what I said. North is thinking about moving over this. So how bad is 6? Okay, that's a bid. That's one way to do it. Yeah, what do we lead? I mean, like, you lead a club and it's going to be a disaster for East-West. I don't think I would lead the diamond ace. I would probably be choosing between suits that are not diamonds. A spade obviously is going to sink the contract. Declare will just have to take the hook and trick one, and that'll be the end of it. But a trump feels fairly natural. Oh my god. Brads are melding minds. Look, here's a Brad. Lots of text. I don't even know what any of that says, but there's an enormous amount of text. And then we also have a Brad in the chat. And both of them came up with the same lead. That is a little scary. Is the ace of diamonds really the best lead? It would have been my fourth choice. But maybe there is some rationale behind it, and that, like, we know North has some sort of weird hand, right? Some sort of freak distributional hand. So as long as we lead the ace of diamonds, we get to make the right switch all the time. That's nice. It would have been your 12th choice. You think the two of diamonds is a little bit worse? So what happens now? Surprised not a high diamond from Joe Grue for the spade switch. They might play upside down suit preference, in which case, you know, obviously the 3 diamonds might be a more sensible card. But I'm not sure. It's possible. Well, I don't know. Hard to know without understanding their full signaling methods. But yeah, the 4 of diamonds feels like a weird play, which might be a Fougraph error. I know Joe and Brad are very careful about their signals, or they tend to be. They're very, very good defenders. But... So what happens if we just continue diamonds, right? Like let's say we continue the deuce of diamonds. It runs around to the jack. What happens next? I'm not convinced that that Declare is making. I think Declare still needs a black suit hook. Like, we can ruff a club and pull trumps and play 3 good diamonds from the dummy, pitching 3 black suit losers. But with the 9-7 of hearts short, you think you double dummy make by roughing clubs out. So you think, like, double dummy, we can win the jack of diamonds, ruff a club high, heart to the 8, ruff a club high, and then jack of hearts overtaking? Sure. But that's not going to be his line of play. His line of play, I mean, it just has to be better to take a black suit finesse rather than playing for 3-2 hearts with the 9 on side. So... yeah, it's hard to imagine that Declare is going to make this. I've said that before. Yeah, double dummy. But I'm just thinking from a practical standpoint, like, is Declare actually going to collect 12 tricks, even if Brad just like shrugs his shoulders and continues a diamond, which I don't think he would do. I'm fairly confident that he would switch to hearts before okay. I'm like 0 for 10 today on predictions. This is going really badly. At least we aren't gambling on channel points. Yeah, someone clip that. I would have lost all of my channel points already. But regardless, as I said, and I'm confident about this one, there's no chance that Declare is going to find this line of roughing out the clubs. Oh, also that line of roughing out the clubs isn't even, it's not even like that good. Because you also need the king third of clubs on your right. It's pretty remarkable how bad it is. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. You can just rough two, right. The diamonds are good to pitch all your club loose. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Chat, shut up. I know what I'm talking about. It is 8 p.m. I need to check to see what when I need to head out. Declare will be in the tank for a little while on this one. The other table was in 4 hearts, making 5. Seems like a more normal result. So what would I actually do? You wonder if Ace of Diamonds Diamond sounds like someone with the Club King. Yeah. It's kind of weird though, right? Like, why would he not just put a spade through the Ace Queen? So might it sound like someone who has the Spade King? Yeah, Or switch to trumps? I mean, look, okay, hold on. This is what Brad Moss was looking at when he led Ace of Diamonds, and then he continued a diamond. Like, he knows they're in a 4-4 heart fit. Why would you not just play a trump? I don't even understand the second diamond continuation. Doesn't it have to be strictly worse than playing a trump? At least playing a trump cuts down on the communication between the declarer and the dummy. And if it happens to be a hand where you just need to cross-ruff a bunch of things high and cash high cards, then it would stop that as well. I don't know. Looks weird to me. If South had 5 diamonds instead of 5 clubs, it would be correct. You are absolutely right. Yeah, if the opponents had missed their undisclosed 10-card diamond fit, then you do give partner diamond rough. That would have been amazing. That would actually be like the coolest thing ever. That's where when like they come to interview you after the hand, you know, you've won the event and someone sits down and they're just like, wow, you found the only lead to defeat them in 6 hearts. How did you come up with the Ace of Diamonds lead against this auction? And the interviewer asks you the question of like, how did you know that they had missed their 10-card diamond fit? That's when you just own it. You're like, well, you know, my right-hand opponent was sitting there and fidgeting with his cards, and I knew that he just like had to have this side minor suit, and I figured diamonds was my best shot, so went for it with the Ace of Diamonds, gave partner a rough. Easy game. Maybe he's just figuring out what 5 diamonds means. Oh, the 5 of diamonds. The 4 of diamonds from Joe. Yeah, the 4 of diamonds at trick 1. That could be what's going on also. He doesn't know what's happening. Oh no. No, come on. No, we can't. No, we're not doing this, are we? There's no. Okay. All right. Wait. No! What? What a Chad! Alright, to be fair, Declare did combine some chances in this line of play. I don't think what he did made any sense whatsoever, but it worked. I will give it to him. If the king of clubs had not dropped, he would have still been able to take the spade finesse, assuming that the 9 of hearts fell doubleton. So I'm a little concerned about this 9 of hearts falling doubleton part of his plan. But aside from that, well done. I'm still batting 0% on the day for predictions. I said Declare was going to take a black suit finesse, and he did not. Alright, I can stick around for one more hand, I think. And then I really gotta run. Two no by west, 3 no by east. Probably the same auction as in the other room. And Declare appears to have a ton of tricks and everything is on side. King 10 of diamonds on side. Declare will have a guess for the club queen, but when North turns up with 5 hearts, he'll probably figure that one out too. Oh, wait. He's not even gonna have a guess for the club queen. He'll have a guess for like either a club hook or a diamond finesse or something like that. Or maybe South is just getting squeezed in the minors. Probably gonna be a push at 12 tricks. Brad long in the tank about what to do. I mean, doesn't he just have like 10 top tricks and he's playing for overs? So heart return, we're gonna set up a heart suit. Dummy is like a bit lacking in entries. Maybe Declare can't do everything that he would want. As long as North ducks the ace of hearts here. The South pitches a club. Always discard from your 5-card suits, but that is a kind of something that everyone knows, which means, you know, Declare gets access to that information too. So may suspect that South has 5 clubs. Well, what do we do now? That's why you don't discard from your 5-baggers. Make your difficult pitches early. Aha, the Zia Mahmood philosophy. Or I think this was like an old philosophy. Bob Hammond also subscribed to that principle in general. Oh, you declare from your 5 baggers instead? That's a very reasonable approach. So at this point, Declare is just going to unblock the Diamond Ace, pitch a club on the King of Hearts, run the spades, and the South gets squeezed. Or this happens. This is also a thing that could happen. Just a club through. Now Declare has the rest. Alright, everyone. So, I am gonna have to head off. But thanks for tuning in. I will hopefully be back tomorrow to stream some Robot Bridge, which will be super good. And yeah, it's good to see everyone in the chat. Hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, wherever you are, and I will see you all when I see you.